Oh, that one's not there yet. That one's not there yet. As soon as the live chat shows up, I'll know we're starting to be in business here. I hear the mailman. Didn't show up before I went live, but I think he's in the neighborhood now. Oh, I see the live chat showing up now. The live chat is here. Looks like it's popped up on my PC now. I am live. Episode 82, Hall of Fame Friday, Don Drysdale, and more. Callie and Jordan squad, first in the live chat. Just barely beat Socializing with Sonia, followed by Lockin', and Callie and Jordan squads here again. That was a cute video I saw with, I'm trying to think. My rusty grandchild memories assert me. They were looking for, I don't know for sure if it was Callie or Jordan or Callie and Jordan. And who's Jordan and who's Callie? I don't know for sure, but it was a cute video trying to find those little hidden characters around the house or something. That was really nice. Mail truck is easier to hear than the trash truck. Oh yeah, it's got its own unique sound, that's for sure. The trash truck is much louder, but the mail truck, you can't miss a mail truck. Of course, when they get the new fleet, eventually, sometime this century or next, that will be the interesting part for sure. But we're getting here. I've got two of my three computators or screens in sync so far. It's loading up the third one right now, but we're going to have some fun for this Hall of Fame Friday. We got 3 thumbs up, and as soon as I said it, now we've got 4 thumbs up. On our way to our first opening. If we get to 10 thumbs up, it'll be this hanger box from Heritage. If we get 20 thumbs up, we'll open up this 2021 Allen and Ginter World Champion. Look for autograph cards and relic cards. 40 cards possible here. I believe it's actually, is it 67 cards in this hanger box? Sometimes they would say somewhere 35 cards. So we'll get 35 out of this one. I think it's a hanger box that for regular products, I think you get like 67 cards. It's usually like one thick pack. But packs with a special insert may contain only 31 to 34 cards. Okay. So other than that, then we've got, of course, the Allen and Ginter. And if we get 40 thumbs up, which probably won't. So Sonia, Socializing with Sonia is saying, I'm multitasking here. Callie and Jordan are the bigger ones. Looking for them was Tia and Anna. They are twins. Ha, just confusing more people. Ha. Oh, it was a cute video there, Callie and Jordan squad. That's for sure. And I appreciate your content you do make on your channel, and I thank you for hopping on board our bus. We're now friends with each other in the YouTube world. But yeah, I think we're good to go here. Let me click on my link here for my other window here, my chat, so I can see the live chat. let's see, I'm going to scoot this one over here because I'm going to try something different here now. Put this one up here. There we go. Get that down. Get this one ready here. Let me see. Boom. That's perfect. This way when I switch, I know where I see my chat here, and then when I go back to this, I guess just go there. Or maybe I'll leave it here. Yeah, that's the live. This is the live. Yeah, I think this might work best. This might work best. All right, so let me go through real quick. We got less than a minute to go to tell all the new people what we got going on here. Today is Hall of Fame Friday, episode number 82 for Hall of Fame Friday. Today we'll be doing Scott Drysdale, and the plus more is after we do the main content for each of our videos, Tuesday through Friday. Then we go into, we do open up either boxes of product, some packs, different things along that line, searching for nice cards, and sending cards to collectors, that's for sure. So once you get on my listing of people I interact with on a regular basis, I'll be sending out cards for you, and they kind of send me some stuff too sometimes. So that's what we do, just to have fun on the channel. But other than that, today's main topic is, of course, our 82nd Hall of Famer we're doing. So judging by 8, 16, 24, 32, yeah, we're about 1/4 of the way through the Hall of Fame listing. Oh, roughly. Maybe not quite. Maybe 1/5 of the way through would be more accurate. Matt Carter, hey, Logan. Multitasking here. I'm here for Matt. All right. So let me refresh our chats. That's what I usually do. I don't know why my throat is doing that. Well, I could show you my toe, but it's all bandaged up, so we don't have to worry about looking at it. But I could prop my toe up here and show you my toe. But it's bigger than usual, let's say. I had an ingrown toenail taken out with part of the toenail removed also. That's another side thing because I've got some problems going on with my big toe. Nothing super major, but we're doing fine other than that. But I've just got to let that heal up a little bit. Faith, family, and sports is here. Yo, yo, yo. Aaron's playing with a yo-yo today. Yo, yo, yo. 8 thumbs up. All right. We might get through the biography before we get our 10 thumbs up. But that's fine too. So other than that, I think I've got everybody mentioned in the chat. Oh, I do got one order of business I got to do. Take care of that real quick before I do forget, and then we'll get into our Scott Drysdale biography for today. Let me get this really quick. That's not going to work. That's okay. Okay. Go down here and say, okay. Oh, and one too many of those in there. I was like, why did that end up bigger than the other one? Okay, get this saved here real quick so I don't forget. Okay, I just did it that way. All right. I'm gonna switch here, and we are ready. Big Ray's Ball Cards and Auctions is in the house with us too. 8 thumbies up. Thank you all for getting those thumbs up in early. And let's get into Don Drysdale. We're going to do this, and then at the end of his biography, I'll go through the few baseball cards that I have in my Hall of Fame collection for Don Drysdale. All right, Don Drysdale. Donald Scott Drysdale was born July 23rd, 1936, and passed away on July 3rd, 1993, and was an American professional baseball player and television sports commentator. A right-handed pitcher for the Brooklyn/Los Angeles Dodgers for his entire career in Major League Baseball. Drysdale was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1984. Drysdale won the 1962 Cy Young Award, and in 1968 pitched a record 6 consecutive shutouts with 58 2/3 consecutive scoreless innings. One of the most dominant pitchers of the late 50s and 60s, Drysdale stood 6'5" inches tall and was not afraid to throw pitches near batters to keep them off balance. After his playing career, he became a radio television broadcaster. As far as his early life, Drysdale was born in Van Nuys, Los Angeles, and attended Van Nuys High School, where one of his classmates was actor Robert Redford. All right, get back here real quick and check here. Fate, Family, and Sports, Big Rays, AA, Ron, Matt, Fate, Family, and Sports, hey David, Big Ray. You refresh the chat there. Refresh the chat here so I know where I've caught up to with what I'm doing now. As far as his playing career, pitching for the Brooklyn and Los Angeles Dodgers, he learned with his team. He teamed with Sandy Koufax during the late 1950s to the middle 1960s to form one of the most dominating pitcher duos in history. Drysdale was a good hitting pitcher. In 14 seasons, he had 218 hits, 1,169 at-bats for a 186 batting average, including 96 runs, 26 doubles, 7 triples, and 29 home runs. 113 RBIs and 60 bases on balls. Drysdale was occasionally used as a pinch hitter, once during the World Series. Drysdale and fellow Dodgers pitcher Sandy Koufax served 6 months in the United States Army Reserve at Fort Dix in New Jersey. Know where that place is at? After the end of the 1957 season and before spring training in 1958. In his book entitled Once a Bum, Always a Dodger, Drysdale wrote, "Those 6 months were good for me. When you wake up at 3:30 every morning and you realize that some of your buddies are just getting back home. It gives you a lot of discipline. The service should be mandatory for every kid in America." I agree 100% wholeheartedly on that, that's for sure. You can see what my shirt says here, you'd understand why I'm getting at that. You thought you were hot stuff being a major league pitcher, and then you went to Fort Dix and found out that it doesn't matter who you were. There were no exceptions. In 1962, Drysdale won 25 games in the Cy Young Award. In 1963, he struck out 251 batters and won Game 3 of the World Series at the Los Angeles Dodgers Stadium over the Yankees, 1-0. In 1965, he was the Dodgers' only 300 hitter and tied his own National League record for pitchers with 7 home runs. That year, he also won 23 games and helped the Dodgers to their 3rd World Championship in Los Angeles. In 1968, Drysdale set major league records with 6 consecutive shutouts and 58 2/3 consecutive scoreless innings. The latter record was broken by fellow Dodger Earl Hershiser 20 years later. Hershiser, however, did not match Drysdale's record of 6 consecutive complete game shutouts in doing so. Drysdale ended his career with 209 wins, 2,486 strikeouts, 167 complete games, and 49 shutouts. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1984 and had his number 53 retired at Dodger Stadium on July 1st, 1984. At the time of his retirement, Drysdale was the last remaining player on the Dodgers who had played for Brooklyn. He won 3 National League Player Month awards. June 1959 with a 6-0 record, 1.71 earned run average, and 51 strikeouts. July 1960 with a 6-0 record, 2 earned run average, 48 strikeouts, and May of 1968 with a 5-1 record, a .53 earned run average, 45 strikeouts with 5 consecutive shutouts to begin his scoreless inning streak, which was carried into June. In 1965, Sandy Koufax declined to pitch the first game of the World Series because it was on Yom Kippur, a Jewish holy day. Drysdale pitched for the Dodgers instead of Koufax, giving up 7 runs in 2 1/3 innings. When Walter Alston, the manager, came to the mound to remove him from the game, Drysdale said, "I bet right now you wish I was Jewish too." The Dodgers lost the game to the Minnesota Twins 8-2, but went on to win the series 4-3. Drysdale and Koufax took part in a famous salary holdout together in the spring of 1966. They had set a National League record the year before for strikeouts by teammates, with a combined total of 592. Both wanted to be paid $500,000 over 3 seasons, but the Dodgers general manager, Buzzy Bavazzi, preferred to give them a 1-year contract according to team policy. They both finally signed 1-year contracts just before the season opened. Drysdale's was for $105,000 and Koufax was for $130,000. Those contracts made them the first pitchers to earn more than $100,000 a year. And suffering from a torn rotator cuff in 1969, Drysdale had to retire. Pop in the chat here. Boom Slang's in the house. Yo! That's Boom Slang's favorite. Yo! Hey, Boom Slang. Boom Slang. All right. So if you see anybody new in the channel that you're not on their bus yet, if you're a Blue Wrench, you can drop your link in the channel. Don't feel bad about doing that. I don't mind you doing that one bit. But that way it makes it easier for them to find you. I can't remember if you're a Blue Wrench, if you can click on the blue title and if that will bring you or not. Maybe somebody can let me know that for sure. But other than that, let's continue on with Don Drysdale's biography here. What's up, Nick? Got Boom Slang, Big Raised Ball Cars and Auctions. That's right, Boom Slang's first name is Mickey, the Mick. All right, pitching style. Nicknamed Big D by fans, Drysdale used brushback pitches and a sidearm fastball to intimidate batters, similar to his fierce fellow Hall of Famer Bob Gibson. Veteran Sal Maglie, also known for brushback pitches, taught Drysdale how to pitch aggressively when both were Dodger teammates in the 1950s. Drysdale led the National League in hit batters 4 straight seasons from 1958 to 61. His 154 hit batsman is a modern National League record. My own little rule was 2 for 1. Drysdale said about his pitching, if one of my teammates got knocked down, then I knocked down 2 on the other team. Said Hall of Famer Frank Robinson, he was mean enough to do it, and he did it continuously. You could count on him doing it, and when he did, he just stood there on the mound and glared at you and let you know he meant it. I don't think Don was ever tired intentionally to send someone to the hospital, said Maglie. A pitcher needs to pitch inside, and if one of your teammates goes down, you do what you have to even the score. Plain and simple. I don't think they do that as much anymore because I guess they can get in trouble for it. It looks like it's been intentional. Oh, I felt that. Not the pain, but I felt my big toe rubbing against my chair. Does the numbness factor that they injected me with in my toe is probably starting to kick in. All right, next is on to his broadcasting career. Give you a little bit of his broadcasting career coming up here. Just a second. Let me refresh the chat here. All right, get this one over here. That way when I do take a peek at the chat, I can see if I've got everybody covered so far. We're at 9 thumbs up, 9 thumbs up. Hopefully we can get to 10 thumbs up before we finish Don Drysdale's biography to open up our first box. 20 thumbs up, we will open up the Allen and Ginter. And if we get the first time, it's been a while, but if we ever get 40 thumbs up, I'll open up a hobby box. Okay? So we will see how we roll along here. So as far as his broadcasting career, in 1970, Drysdale started a broadcasting career that continued for the rest of his life. First for the Montreal Expos in 1970 and 71, then the Texas Rangers in 1972, the California Angels in 1973 through 79 and 1981, the Chicago White Sox in 1982 through 87, NBC 1977, ABC 1978 through 1986. And finally back to the Los Angeles with the Dodgers from 1988 until his death in 1993. He also worked with his Angels partner Dick Enberg on Los Angeles Rams football broadcasts from 1973 to 75. Drysdale kept the fans interested with stories of his playing days. While at ABC Sports, Drysdale not only did baseball telecasts, but also regional college football games, as well as Superstars and Worldwide of Sports. In 1979, Drysdale covered the World Series trophy presentation ceremonies for ABC on October 11, 1980. Keith Jackson called an Oklahoma-Texas college football game for ABC in the afternoon. Then he flew to Houston to call Game 4 of the NLCS between the Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. In the meantime, Drysdale filled in for Jackson on play-by-play for the early innings. In 1984, Drysdale called play-by-play alongside Reggie Jackson and Earl Weaver for the National League's championship series between San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. On October 6, 1984, at San Diego's Jack Murphy Stadium, I've been to that stadium quite a few times when I was stationed in San Diego. Game 4 of the NLCS ended when the Padres' first baseman, Steve Garvey, hit a 2-run home run off of Lee Smith. Drysdale on the call. Deep right field, way back. Cotto going back to the wall. It's gone. Home run, Garvey. And there will be tomorrow. In his last ABC assignment, Drysdale interviewed the winners in the Boston Red Sox clubhouse following Game 7 of the 1986 American League Championship Series against the California Angels. On August 14, 1983, while broadcasting for the White Sox, Drysdale generated some controversy while covering a heated argument between an umpire and Sox manager Tony La Russa. La Russa pulled up third base bag and hurled it into the outfield. To the approval of Comiskey Park crowd, and ensuring his ejection. Drysdale remarked, "Go get 'em, Dago." For the Sox, Drysdale broadcast Tom Seaver's 300th victory against the host New York Yankees in 1985, and his post-game interview with Seaver was carried live by the Sox network and the Yankees' longtime flagship television station, WPIX. All right, nothing new came in the chat since the last break, so continuing on, 1987, Drysdale hosted a nationally syndicated radio show called Radio Baseball Cards. 162 episodes were produced with the stories and anecdotes told by current and former Major League Baseball players. The highlight of the series were numerous episodes dedicated to the memory and impact of Jackie Robinson, as told by teammates, opponents, and admirers. Radio Baseball Cards aired on 38 stations, including WNBC New York, KSFO San Francisco, and WEEI Boston. As a pregame show, a collector's edition of the program was released in 2007 as a podcast. In 1988, Drysdale conducted all of the National League player interviews for the Baseball Talk series in 1988. Joe Torre did the same for the American League. On September 28, 1988, fellow Dodger Oral Hershiser surpassed Drysdale when Hershiser finished the season with a record 59 consecutive scoreless innings. In his final start of the year, Hershiser needed to pitch 10 shutout innings to set the mark, meaning not only he would have to prevent the San Diego Padres from scoring, but that his own team would also need to fail to score in order to ensure extra innings. The Dodgers' anemic offense obliged, and Hershiser pitched the first 10 innings of a scoreless tie, with the Padres eventually prevailing 2-1 in 16 innings. Hershiser almost did not pitch the 10th inning, in defense to Drysdale, but was convinced to take the mound and try to break the record. When Hershiser broke Drysdale's record, Drysdale came onto the field to hug him and said, "Oh, I'll tell you, congratulations, and at least you kept it in the family." Drysdale also called Kirk Gibson's walk-off home run in Game 1 of the 1988 World Series to the Dodger radio network. Gibson, a deep sigh, re-gripping the bat, shoulders shrugged, now goes to the top of the helmet as he always does. Steps in with that left foot, Eckersley working out of the stretch. Now here's the 3-2 pitch, and a drive into right field. Losing his voice. "Way back, this ball is gone." Followed by 2 minutes of crowd noise. This crowd will not stop. They can't believe the ending. At this time, Mighty Casey did not strike out. Boom, slang, Don, Big Ray, Faith Tommy's, Jay Pylon's in the house. We got our 10 thumbs up. Now we're shooting for the goal of 20 thumbs up to get to the Allen Ginter box as we continue on with Drysdale's biography here. Good player, that Earl Hershiser. Hello to the chat and to Don. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate you, brother. Valiant Sports, hello, Jay. All right, let me refresh the chat quick so I know I've obliged and caught up to date with everything. All right, Continuing on. As far as his personal life, in 1958, Drysdale married Ginger Dubberly, a native of Covington, Georgia, and a former Adrian fashion model. The couple had a daughter, Kelly, but divorced in 1982. On November 1st, 1986, he married basketball player Ann Myers, who took the name Ann Myers Drysdale. Drysdale and Myers had 3 children together: Don Jr., DJ, their son, Darren, their son, and Drew, their daughter. In 1990, Drysdale published his autobiography, Once a Bum, Always a Dodger. All right, and then on to his death. On July 2nd, 1993, Drysdale worked the television broadcast for the game between the Dodgers and the Montreal Expos at Olympic Stadium. After the game, he returned to his room at the hotel the team was staying at, Le Centre Sheraton. As the team left for the stadium the next morning, Drysdale was not with them. Several broadcast team members went back to the hotel once the team realized Drysdale had not arrived at the stadium. And when the hotel personnel went up to Drysdale's room, they discovered his body lying face down on the floor. The cause of death was ruled to be a heart attack, and the coroner's report determined that Drysdale had been dead for at least 18 hours by the time he was found. The Dodgers noted the death of their former star pitcher during the broadcast of the game later on that day. Drysdale broadcasting colleague Vince Scully, who was instructed not to say anything on the air until Drysdale's family was notified, announced the news of his death by saying, "Never have I been asked to make an announcement that hurts me as much as this one, and I say it to you as best as I can with a broken heart." Fellow broadcaster Ross Porter told his radio audience, "I just don't believe it, folks." While he was going on, word reached Drysdale's former White Sox colleague, Ken Harrelson, as he was calling that evening's game against the Baltimore Orioles at Comiskey Park for WGN television. Harrelson relayed the information to his audience, barely able to keep his composure while doing so. Dick Enberg, his broadcast partner with the Angels, said, "Every day was a good day when you were with Don Drysdale." Drysdale was replaced by Rick Monday in the broadcast booth. Among the personal belongings found in Drysdale's hotel room was a cassette tape of Robert F. Kennedy's victory speech after the 1968 California Democratic presidential primary, a speech given only moments before Senator Kennedy's assassination. In the speech, Kennedy had noted to the cheers of the crowd that Drysdale had pitched his 6th straight shutout that evening. Drysdale had apparently carried the tape with him wherever he went since Kennedy's murder. Ronald Kennedy was also a fan of Drysdale. Drysdale's body was cremated and his ashes were placed in the utility columbarium in the Great Mausoleum at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale, California. They were returned to his family in February 2002 and scattered the next year. Next on to media. Television first and then film. Drysdale was a popular guest star in several television programs. With his first wife, Ginger, on February 26, 1959 edition of You Bet Your Life with host Groucho Marx, the episode was released in 2006 on DVD. Groucho Marx, You Bet Your Life, 14 classic episodes. In 1959, Drysdale appeared as a mystery challenger on the TV panel Go Tell the Truth. In 1960, Drysdale appeared in an episode of Lawman. The Millionaire episode, Millionaire Larry Maxwell, which was first broadcast on March 1st, 1960. The Rifleman episode, Skull, which was first broadcast January 1st, 1962. Leave It to Beaver episode, Long Distance Call, which was the first broadcast on June 16, 1962. The Donna Reed Show episodes. The Man in the Mask, first broadcast 1962. All Those Dreams, first broadcast 1963. And Play Ball and My Son the Catcher, both first broadcast in 1964. All 4 episodes Drysdale played himself. And in All Those Dreams, he appeared with his first wife, Ginter, and daughter, Kelly. On April the 10th, 1963 episode, The Beverly Hillbillies, The Clampetts and the Dodgers. Drysdale and Leo DeRocher play golf with Jed and Jethro, and DeRocher finds out that Jed and Jethro are good baseball prospects. Man R. Higgins episode, Who's on First, May 8, 1963. On May the 2nd, 1964, episode of The Joey Bishop Show, Joey and the Los Angeles Dodgers Bishop guests are several members of the 1963 World Series champion Dodgers. The teammates show their various talents and highlight being Drysdale, a natural singer, crooning I Left My Heart in San Francisco. The Flying Nun episode, The Big Game, as the baseball game umpire. First episode of the 3rd season, aired September 17, 1969. The Brady Bunch episode, The Dropout, which was first broadcast on September 25, 1970. And The Greatest American Hero episode, The 200-mile-an-hour Fastball, which was first broadcast on November 4, 1981 as a broadcaster for the California Stars. Then to finish off his biography, except for the recap, film Drysdale's 1958 Topps baseball card served as a focal point in the 2000 movie Skipped Parts, starring Jennifer Jason Leigh. In it, a grandfather, R. Lee Ermey, makes his 14-year-old grandson, Big Hull, throw a stack of baseball cards into a fire as a rite of passage of growing up. However, the boy saves the Drysdale baseball card, which is later seen in the final scene of the film. Drysdale appears as a soldier in the E Club. The last time I saw Archie in 1961, starring Robert Mitchum and Jack Webb. Drysdale appears as himself pitching in the 1962 thriller Experiment in Terror, starring Glenn Ford and Lee Remick. And number 53, used for Disney's Herbie the Love Bug, was inspired by Drysdale. So there you have it. Don Drysdale, pitcher for the Dodgers throughout his entire career. Born July 23, 1936, Van Nuys, California, and then passed away on July 3, 1993 at the age of 56, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Batted right, threw right. His MLB debut was April 17, 1956 for the Brooklyn Dodgers. His last MLB appearance was on August 5, 1969 for the Los Angeles Dodgers. His career MLB statistics: win-loss record, 209 wins, 166 losses. His earned run average was 295, and he had 2,486 strikeouts. Again, the team he played for his whole career, the Brooklyn/Los Angeles Dodgers, 1956 to 1969. All right, he had 9 All-Star games, 1959, and then 59 in the second All-Star game, 1961 in the second All-Star game, 1962, 1963 through 65, 1967, and 1968. He was in 3 World Series champions games in 1959, 63, and 65. He was a Cy Young Award winner in 1962. He was MLB wins leader in 1962. 3 times MLB strikeout leader, 59, 60, and 62. And the Los Angeles Dodgers number 53 was retired. He is a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 1984 by the vote process with 78.41% on his 10th and final ballot. All right. So hopefully you all enjoyed Don Drysdale's biography. All right. Let me switch back over here. Get back into our live stream. Sorry, refresh the chat bomb now. Don't forget what you're doing. Scooch that over here. This over here. I like this way. Aaron, Chuck. Elroy Face made a vinyl record called Bells back then. What is YP, sir? Up. Oh, what is up, sir? Must be talking to Chuck. I'm thinking. All right, got that refreshed. Get this refreshed. Let me get the other one here refreshed. All right. So Don Drysdale. This is, of course, in case those that are new on the channel, this is Don Drysdale Hall of Fame postcard. You'll see the back here. It's just laid out just like it's just. Oh, there we go. There we go. Get the direct light off the shininess of the postcard. It has a little shine on it. So if I shine it on, point it toward the light, you can see that. But that is, I always have at least a postcard if I don't have any baseball cards on the player. But I do have a few Don Drysdale cards for sure. Got this one here, his Cy Young Award Don Drysdale card. This is a 1985 TCMA Limited. I don't think this is a Topps per se that I'm aware of. But this is what I call a no number card. There's no number attached to it. Just part of a small set that they did back in the day. Most likely promotional. Then we have a World Series card here. Don Drysdale in 1963. Throwback style. This is a 2002 Upper Deck Cooperstown product. All right. Oh, this goes this way. All right. Then this Baseball Greats swell card for Don Drysdale. This is a 1990 card of Don Drysdale, number 62. Then next we've got a 1989 All-Star. I believe this is a 1990 Topps All-Star card subset, I believe. Yeah, like number 11 of 22. All right. And this one's Do You Remember Dodger Stadium, June 8th, 1968. Don's string is stopped. We talked about that in the biography, but this is one of those little 3D motion cards. It changes when you tip. Great moments in baseball. Do you remember Dodger Stadium, June 8th, 1968? This is card number 30 of 56 in this small little set that you can put together back in the day. So that is Don Drysdale's collection there that I have in his Hall of Fame sort. I will put these over here out of the way. We've got 11 thumbs up, 9 more to go to get to the Allen and Ginter. But we've got a little bit of time. Got a little bit of a time. If not, we'll just open up the Heritage 2022 Heritage, bringing back the 1973 Topps design. Look for real one autographs and relics. It does say here, look for limited and exclusive 1973 Topps Venezuela stamps. I have yet to pull one of these in the product. Maybe today could be the day. But other than that, let me refresh the chat and we'll get ready to open up this hanger pack. Okay. All right. Let me score the plastic on the top of this box here. We will definitely be saving this box for a repack product that I do. Sending packages out to people from time to time, periodically. You working on the Heritage set? Oh, yeah, I've got my list of the cards I'm looking for the 2022 Heritage. As far as the base cards, I need 23, 77, 90, 123, 174, 221, 248, and 256. And then, of course, I'm assuming they have the high numbers coming out soon, but I don't believe so. But yeah, that's if you want a freeze frame, you can go here. And then what I'll do is I'll hold this up here so you know the high numbers I'm looking for. Those are the ones 401 to 500. 401 to 500. And that's the base cards I'm looking for. 23, 77, 90, 123, 174, 221, 448, and 256. Okay. I did need a 354, but I got that one in, so I'm the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards for the low numbers, in case you're wondering. There we go. Move my recycle bin next to me here for all my packs and shipping labels and envelope labels and stuff like that through the time. There we have it. And for those that are wondering stuff, when I do a repack product, I use all the space in the box. So like this here, it just has the one pack in here. I don't think there's any relics in here. There's no thick cards. They are talking about November before it comes out. Everything is behind right now. Probably because they don't have the people to help create the product. Nobody wants to work anymore. But other than that, yeah, when I do a repack, I fill both these slots. So the box will be definitely filled with cards. And those that have received repacks from me know how I do it. That's why I save all these boxes. And when you get a box like this from me, with blue tape on the side and maybe one of my channel stickers sealing the box on the one side. That's the side you should open up. The side where I have my mini sticker. That's the one you can peel it open, save the mini sticker if you want to use it somewhere else or put it on your brake mat or something like that. But yeah, that's what I do there. So for now, I'm going to set this one here. We are going to open this one. We've got 11 thumbs up. If we can get 9 more thumbs up before I finish going through this pack, we will open another product. But if not, we'll just open this one. So here, what I'll do is I'll set this aside here since I got some of these. I don't need the 58, but we'll see what else we get out of here. How's that sound? And what I'm doing when I'm going through my cards, I got different sorts that I do for teams for people, for my Christian PC, for my Hall of Fame. So I do have different projects that I do work on the side for all my cards that I open up along the way. But without further ado, let's get into this one. I don't want to work anymore. How do I get that job? Oh, you mean working for Topps? I don't know. Just see where they need help and see if it. I know they used to do it in Pennsylvania. I don't know where Topps makes their cards now these days. But let me do a refresh on the chat real quick here. I will get a sip of water and then we'll start going through these cards. How's that sound? All right, one more to go here. Boom. Get a sip of water. We'll see if we find any of these high numbers I need. I need to figure out a way to get a binder bookcase for my collection. That way when I go to one of my binders, it's easy. I just got them all stacked up from the floor up to about shoulder height. I've got 2 stacks of binders. I got to get them in a binder bookcase so I'll be able to sort them and have easy access to them when I want to finish off some sets that aren't complete. And that way I can put complete sets in one spot, ones that I'm still working on in another spot. So I can pull the binder out and fill in the cards for the blanks as I'm making the sets. So without further ado, let's go in here and we'll start going through this 2022 Heritage and see if we can find something special in here. We got Matt Olson with the Oakland Athletics. I think on the back of these, I think they say on here if it's like a short print and stuff. But Max Muncy with the Dodgers. I like binders. Got my 3 boxes of 2022 Topps Chrome today on Target's website. Thought they sold out and went back later and still available. Free shipping was a plus. Oh, that is cool there, Big Ray. I've gone to Target's website once in a while because my Target, I can never catch them when they restock. I've even asked them, but they won't tell me when they restock. You and me both, Boom Slang. Hooray, Chrome. Chrome's expensive, though. That's why it's not top on my list, but I really enjoyed opening up that Chrome product the other day there, Lockin. I do appreciate that. Max Muncy with the Dodgers. Michael Pineda with the Minnesota Twins. Chaz McCormick with the Houston Astros. Rookie card. I think that was our first rookie here, wasn't it? I think it was. I usually separate out my rookies, so... There we go. First rookie for today's pack. Still 11 thumbs up. So, Colin Moran with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Fernando Tatis Jr. with the San Diego Padres. We've got active MLB home run leaders. Albert Pujols, Miguel Cabrera, and Nelson Cruz. That's card number 1 in the set. Awesome card there. Jake Cousins, rookie card for the Milwaukee Brewers. Kyle Muller, Atlanta Braves, rookie card, pitcher. Michael Taylor, Kansas City Royals, outfielder. Mike Zunino, Tampa Bay Rays, catcher. Yep. Willie Adames, Milwaukee Brewers, shortstop. Christian Javier. See, it catches me sometimes. I gotta pay attention. Christian, T-I-A-N, and they have a Kristin, C-H-R-I-S-T-I-N, and they have Christian with a T. Take off the A, Kristin. So Christian Javier with the Houston Astros, pitcher. Sean Murphy with the Oakland Athletics, catcher. Mike Moustakas with the Cincinnati Reds, third baseman. Yohan Moncada with the Chicago White Sox, shout out to Chuck. Moustakas for the Faith Family and Sports. Nico Goodrum with the Detroit Tigers. Wilson Contreras with the Chicago Cubs. 2021 stolen base leaders Trey Turner and Whit Merrifield. Vidal Brujan, Tampa Bay Rays, rookie card. Lorenzo Cain with the Milwaukee Brewers, outfielder. Shohei Ohtani with the Angels, designated hitter and pitcher. Logan Gilbert for the Seattle Mariners, first Seattle Mariners sighting. Put that down here, pitcher, Logan Gilbert. Charlie Blackmon with the Colorado Rockies. Uh-oh, we got a backwards card. We got a backwards card coming up here. DJ Stewart with the Baltimore Orioles, outfielder. Why is it a backwards card? Max Robert Stassi, card number 410. And I need that high number. That's a high number, so the high numbers are backwards, huh? Is that possibly the way they did it there? But we do need that one, 410, on my list. So I can check off 410 off my high number list there. Flashbacks, 1973 Sears Tower completed in Chicago. There we go. That's right, high number. Mike Trout with the Angels, outfielder. Then we've got a T.J. Friedel, Cincinnati Reds, rookie card, outfielder. Shout out to Faith Family and Sports. Edwin Diaz with the New York Mets, pitcher. Guess he's having a bang-up season there for New York, like he did that first year with the Seattle Mariners. And then he wanted more money, but I guess Seattle didn't want to give it to him. So he went to the New York Mets. Didn't do good at first, but now he's claimed his spot with the Mets. He's their #1 save person now. I know, because I'm almost sold out of his rookie cards. Josh Harrison with the Oakland Athletics, second base and outfielder. And we've got a Liam Hendricks with the Chicago White Sox, pitcher. Xander Bogaerts with the Boston Red Sox, shortstop. 2 cards to go. Nothing major in this box. Josh Lowe with the Tampa Bay Rays, outfielder, rookie card. And our last card is Robbie Grossman, Detroit Tigers, outfielder. Okay. I don't believe anything stood out as far as like a short print or anything, or variation of any kind that I'm aware of. Let me just look on the backs of these. Nothing there. Nothing in the 400s. Okay. Do the backs of these real quick and take a peek. Number 23 is the lowest. I didn't notice any numbers there. I'm working on a 1982 top set right now. That's a nice set for sure. They're making 1982 tops. I've got all my sets going down to, I think my oldest complete set is 1981. 1981. I've got everything from 1981 to 2022 for tops base sets. So other than that, I got one of my high numbers that I'm searching for. This is my little checklist again for my 2022 heritage. other than that, I believe that's it for today. Got 11 thumbs up. Good way to end it. Made it over 10. So this Allen and Ginter we'll try again for next week. So next week for small products that I have is an Allen and Ginter and a Topps 10. The top 10s has 75 cards. The Allen and Ginter has 48. So this one will probably be first up next week. Unless we get the 20 thumbs up, then we'll open up both, or one or the other, or some packs if we run out of blaster boxes. But other than that, I can't really think of anything else to talk about for today. Actually, hold on. Let me set that there. Yeah, put the Allen and Ginter there. This one here. Alright. So that's it for this Friday, and closing out this week with a 410 high number. Robert Stassi. That's a sharp looking card. I like the picture on that one. California Angels. 410. I'll verify that, put that in my binder, and then I'll have one less high number. So I've got, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. What we got here? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 62. So I need 62 high numbers, which is most of the high numbers. Haven't got many high numbers. They are the harder ones to get to complete the set, that's for sure. So other than that, that's where we stand. So I'd just like to take this time and thank you all for joining. Oh, we went just over the hour mark. For joining me with this episode 82 Hall of Fame Friday, Don Drysdale plus more. The plus more was our 2022 Topps Hanger Box. Heritage Baseball. Had a few nice cards there. Few rookie cards. A Logan Gilbert for my Seattle Mariners, at least one Seattle Mariner out of the bunch. And the Sears Tower completed in Chicago back in 1973. See if I got that. I think I've got the, let's see, the NF 13. I have 13. For 1 through 15, I need 1, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15. But not necessarily trying to finish those. We'll just see without going overboard if I can finish the insert sets. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wrap things up here. It was fun being with y'all today, closing out Friday. Who is the red? Is that Freed? Yeah, Friedel. Friedel. F-R-E-I-D-L. Yes, this one's Friedel. There, Aaron. Do you need this one, by chance? If you need it, I can send that your way in one of your next packages. Just let me know there, Aaron. Don't mind doing that. Okay. So other than that, let me get the Seattle Mariners into a penny sleeve at least, along with the flashback. That was the only other insert card that we got, and one high number. Okay. I think I have that one, but thank you. Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure. You never know, down the road you might get a few more in some of your Patreon packages. You never know. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wrap things up today. I'll keep you posted. But it looks like next Friday I have another appointment, but it's just a follow-up for my little minor foot surgery I had today. Again, my wife has her 2 echocardiograms. The one, easy one, next Thursday morning, and then the one in the afternoon will prevent me from doing my live. So I'll either do a live stream when I get home that night, or I might just skip it altogether. We'll see how things go with her 2 appointments there. The second one is the one where they have to sedate her, so we don't know for sure how much time after that surgery before we can drive home. But as long as all goes well with both those echoes, the second one primarily is the one where they have to sedate her and put her under when they go put a scope down her throat to check on her heart. And so once they do that, then we'll know for sure what's going on further too, with the possibility of having the heart valve be put in later on down the road. But other than that, that's all that's taking place in the Blomdahl realm. Outside of, we're having special meetings this week. We've got an evangelist that just came into town. We took him and his wife out for dinner last night. That was fun. Got to talk about good fellowship time. I'll just leave it at that. But that was fun. We enjoyed it last night. We took him to an Italian restaurant. And so other than that, I'm going to go ahead and close up shop here for today. So this has been Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Veterans, Sports Cards, and more, having been live to you with episode 82, Hall of Fame Friday, Don Drysdale, and more. And like David says in the close of all his videos, it's not just words, but be blessed. We'll see you all around the channels, and you never know. Somewhere, sometime, I'll show up in one of your live streams and say, hello. All right, until then, take care. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend, and we will see you next Tuesday for Take It Back Tuesday. Okay? So until then, take care and have a wonderful and blessed weekend. We will see you all around the channels. Take care of faith, family, and sports. Lockin 99. Boom Slang. Awesome. Big Ray's Ball Cards and Auctions. Jay Pilot. And who else did we have down? Up. Keep going, Blomdahl. I know we had Sonia here. Matt Carter was here earlier. Callie and Jordan Squad. And Socializing with Sonia. Lockin 99. Appreciate all you coming in today. We got 11 thumbs up throughout the stream. Appreciate you.